Hi guys, so here is my Callaloo that I'm growing here in UK. I planted these about 3 weeks ago. All organic, didn't put anything on there, no pesticides or anything. The only thing I put on there was some, if you look at this leaf, these leaves, you can see those red bits, those are cayenne pepper. So I put cayenne pepper on the leaves. I sprinkled them on the leaves and in the soil because I had some visitors, some creepy crawlies, snails guys. They kept eating the leaves and I didn't want to go out and get any pesticides or anything to put on it because I want to grow them as organic as possible. So I just sprinkled the cayenne pepper over them. It did help somewhat because I see a lot of the plants here, they have, the leaves are okay, but I can still see some little bites on them, but it's all right. I'm just going to wash them properly with salt water and just cook them. This is what 3 weeks of Callaloo looks like in my UK garden. Some of you probably call it amaranth in your country. We call it Callaloo in Jamaica. And I am so happy that they have grown up. I'm going to cut some of it now, 3 weeks later. I'm going to steam it down and have it for breakfast. But I'm kind of wondering, the leaves should be much greener than that, which means they should have more chlorophyll, because ideally I really grew these so I can get the iron, that it has. Callaloo has a lot of iron, calcium, protein. It's really good for heart health, it's good for bones, it's good for your skin, it's good for inflammation. It's just a really wonderful herb that's good all around as a vegetable to eat, when you want to build up your blood. And so traditionally it's used to help with, making you feel more healthier. If you've got like low blood, low iron kind of thing, this is one of the things that people used to use back in the day to help with those conditions. And so I'm growing it so I could have it, as one of the traditional foods that we eat in Jamaica. I know it's also eaten in Asia, in the UK. If you're from a country where this is one of the plants, like Africans, Asians, and many other people across the world, I know, have this as one of their staple meals. Caribbean people know a lot about this too. So if you are from a different part of the world and you also eat this vegetable, tell me what you call it in your country, and also let me know what kind of meals you make. So I'm going to show you what I make with mine, but I'm going to cut it now and I'm going to show you how I prepare it as well. So check out my next video where I show you how I prepare it for cooking, and then the other video where I show you how I am cooking it. So this is amaranth, Jamaican Callaloo. I was gifted these seeds by Island Sisters here on YouTube about 2 or 3 years ago. And these are seeds. These are from seeds I've retained. So it's still going, and each year, guys, it gives you an abundance of seeds, so you can actually keep going and keep planting. So it's a really fantastic vegetable to actually start growing because it just keeps feeding you. You don't have to go out and buy any more seeds. Once you have the first batch of seeds, or if you're gifted the seeds like I was, you don't have to, you can actually gift somebody else. You can, always have it to be growing in your garden. So that's it. I've got some baby ones coming up too. Let me show you how I reap it. So what I do, because I want to keep it growing, I don't want to just cut it down and that's it. So what I do is I cut it from this part. If there's another way of cutting it, let me know, guys, because I'm not a farmer. I'm just somebody that likes to plant my own food that I eat. So what I do is, so look at this plant, right? I then go and I cut it about there where my finger is. And the reason why is so that I can leave the plant to keep growing from this node, that node, this node, so it keeps growing. So I'm not going to cut it all the way down to there. No, I'm not going to cut it all the way down to this part. I could, because there's a node here where another one would grow, but I want to have more, you know, growing. So I'm going to just cut it from there, just here. Okay, so here we go. There you go. So I've cut this one off. That goes in my pudding pan. In Jamaica we call this baking bowl pudding pan. So I'm putting it in my pudding pan. And then I'm going to keep going, and then I'm going to go in and wash it and show you how I prepare it. Check out my next videos, guys. See you soon.